Alright, this LeetCode question is called Best Time to Buy and Sell Stock. It says, say you have an array for which the ith element is the price of a given stock on day I. If you were only permitted to complete at most one transaction, that is, buy one and sell one share of the stock, design an algorithm to find the maximum profit. Note that you cannot sell a stock before you buy one. Alright, example 1, our stock prices are 7, 1, 5, 7, 3, 6, and 4, and the output is 5. And that's because the buy price would be $1 and the sell price would be $6. The answer is not 7 and 1 because you first need to buy a stock before you sell it. If you bought a stock at 7 and sold it at 1, you would have a $6 loss, not a profit. Example 2, the prices are 7, 6, 4, 3, and 1, and the output is 0 because you would have no profit there. Each buy price is greater than the sell price.
Okay, so at first glance, this problem looks straightforward. It looks like all you'd have to do is find a max number and a min number and subtract the two. So it looks at first like this is a profit of 7. But remember, these are stock prices. You first have to buy a stock before you can sell it. So in reality, what we just underlined is the case where you would buy a stock at $8 and then sell it for only $1. So really, our profit would be negative $7. Instead, we need to start thinking about it as a minimum buy price versus a maximum profit. We first look for the minimum out of all the numbers. Is 8 the minimum? No. Is 3? No. Is 0? Yes. And now what you would do is try to find the number to the right of this that would give us the greatest difference. So right now there's only one number to the right of it, so the buy price would be 0 and the sell price would be 1, giving us a profit of 1. But we could also imagine a scenario where the next number is like a 5. In that case, the max profit would not be this. It would be if you bought at 0 and if you sold at 5. All right, just to show it one more way, we look at the first number and we say, is this the min? Well, we haven't seen any other elements so far, so we'll just say sure. For now, let's call it the buy price. Min buy price is $7. We don't yet have a max profit because we've only done one transaction. We need to have at least 2 transactions to sell, so let's keep moving. Now we're on the number 1. Is this lower than the min buy price? Yes, it is. So now instead we'll say, forget the number 7. We'd rather buy it at $1. And since we just bought the stock, there's still nothing to sell. So we move on to the next element, the number 5. Should we buy the stock at this price? No, because it's greater than our current minimum buy price, which is 1. Okay, so should we sell the stock at this price? Right now, we don't have any kind of profit to compare it to, so sure, why not? We'll say max profit is the difference between these two. The difference between these two is 4. So now we move on to the next one, the number 3. Should we buy at this price instead? No, because we already have a better buy price, which is when it was $1. Should we sell at this price? Well, if we sold at this price, $3 minus the $1 we bought it for would only give us a max profit of $2. But if we had sold it earlier, when it was 5, our max profit would be 4. So no, we don't want to buy or sell at this price. Let's move on to the next one, the number 6. Would we buy at this price? No, because we already have bought it at $1, which is much cheaper than $6. Okay, so would we sell at this price? Well, let's see. If we sold at $6 and we bought at $1, our max profit would be $5. If we had sold it at our earlier price, which is $5, our max profit would only be 4. So we'd rather sell it at this price than what we had before. So we'll get rid of that. Our new max profit is the difference between 6 and 1, which is 5. All right, so now we move on to the next one, the number 4. Should we buy it at this price? No, because we could have already bought it at a lower price, which is $1. Should we sell it at this price? No, because if we sold it at $4 and bought it at $1, it would only give us a profit of $3. Our max profit so far is $5, so we'd rather take 5 than 3. Okay, so let's put that into code. What LeetCode has given us is a function called maxProfit, which accepts an array called prices. These are just the stock prices. So the first thing we need to do is we need to set a default min price. So we'll call it min buy price for clarity. Our min buy price, we'll set it to infinity. Why? Because we want to set a number so high that whenever we get to the first actual price, it's definitely lower than that. Any number is lower than infinity, so that's why this will work. And then we'll have our max profit, which right now is 0 because we haven't done any transactions. Okay, so we need a for loop. For let price of prices. Price will just symbolize whichever stock we're on. Now we'll check, is the price of the current stock we're on lower than our minimum buy price? Well, yes, it is, because minimum buy price right now is just the dummy number infinity. 7 is less than infinity, so if that's the case, then we'll just replace our minimum buy price with our current stock. All right, so minimum buy price will now be $7. Okay, so now we go on to the next stock. We'll ask again, is this price less than our minimum buy price? Well, yes, it is, because $1 is less than $7, and we'd rather buy it at $1. So what we'll do is we'll update our minimum buy price to the price we're on. All right, now we go on to the next stock, and we'll ask again, is this lower than our minimum buy price? Well, no, it's not. Why buy at $5 when we could buy at $1? But now we have to ask another question. Should we sell at this price? Well, if we sell at this price, the difference between $5 and $1 is $4. So yes, we should sell and make that profit. So we'll update our max profit to $4. We'll just put this in our diagram. And in code, that would look like this. Else, if our current price minus the minimum buy price is greater than our max profit. So if $5 minus $1 is greater than our profit, which was $0, then what do? We update our max profit to be that difference, price minus the minimum buy price. Now we go to our next stock, $3. So we ask our first question, should we buy at this price instead? No, because why buy at $3 when we could buy at $1? All right, well, should we sell at this price? If we sold at this price, our profit would be $2. But if we sold it before, our max profit was $4. So no, we shouldn't sell at this price because we'd rather have our max profit be when we sold at $5. So now we go to our next stock. Same questions. Should we buy at this price? No, because why buy at $6 when we could buy at $1? But should we sell at this price? Well, if we sold at this price, our profit would be $6 minus $1, which would be a profit of $5. Our current profit is only $4. So yes, we should sell at this price. We'll change this to our buy time and this to our sell time. We'll update our profit to be the difference between those two, which is $5. All right, so now we go to the last element. Should we buy at this price? No, because why buy at $4 when we could buy at $1? Should we sell at this price? No, because our profit would only be $3, whereas if we had sold earlier, our max profit was $5. So we have our answer. The max profit is $5.
So all there's left to do is return our max profit. All right, let's see how we did. Looks good. Let's submit it. All right, so our solution was faster than about 69% of other JavaScript submissions. As usual, the code and written explanation are linked down below. If you like the video and want to support the channel, just give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.